I think being able to make sure that he can match up with what the guys around him can do. I think that's what they say. What can the quarterback do? What can the guys around him do? Making that match and making him have success early. I think it's very important for quarterbacks to have success early because I think you can lose confidence. Once you lose confidence, it's a hard thing. And I think you can lose a guy before you make a guy. And I think you have to be very controlled with how you call plays and situations you put him in. But that also can be dictated by the kind of defense you have, the kind of running game you have. So I think having the right people around really make a difference. But some guys can adapt to it. Some guys can take it all early, but very few can. I think one of the key things is making sure that they are in positions to have success early so their confidence grows.
The camera platform, very back.
How you doing, Coach? Mitch Brown with WTKR TV right here in Norfolk. Can you just talk about your guys on the defense, Derek, Josh, and Levante? They're a year older. What do you expect from them? And also, you also got Kalen LeBourne coming in as well as a freshman. Can you just talk about the dynamic that your 757 guys bring to that team as well?
You know, I say this every year, and people say there's great recruiting areas all over. When you talk about true athletes, when you talk about every sport, you talk about great football, basketball, but 757 and that Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, whatever that whole area right through there, it's tremendous. I mean, it really is. It has been for years. You go back to the history from Lawrence Taylor and Dwight Stevenson, J.R. Reed, the Vixen, the basketball guys, everybody, the Uptons, everybody in baseball. It's a great competitive area. But those guys have all been a big part. I mean, Derek Nani is going to be a tremendous nose guard for us, very strong, very powerful. Josh Sweat, who was the #1 player in the country until he got hurt, and had a great career, really came on last year to run and pass stuff and really having a great offseason. Levante Taylor, one of the top corners in the country, can play nickel, contributed big time as a freshman. Kalen LeBourne, hopefully will have an opportunity to do that. We think it's going to be an outstanding player. So, I mean, all those guys, and it all started because the guy was just down there visiting yesterday, E.J. Manuel. He was one of the guys that started it from there. E.J. was one of the great players in our history and kind of laid the groundwork for all that. So that's a great area for us. It's a great recruiting area. And those guys all have tremendous futures, I think, now and possibly at the next level, too.
To our left, fourth row.
Coach Tom Shanahan from FanDirectSports.com. Traditionally we've always thought of quarterback as the toughest position to play in football. The game's getting more sophisticated, yet more and more young quarterbacks are winning the Heisman. Why is that? And talk about why DeAndre's been able to handle this young age.
Well, I think not only in football it's a hard position, but I think it is in all sports. I really do. I think there's nobody that has a multitude of things to multiply and go through. When you're talking about 11 guys on defense, 10 guys on offense, and then everything that can happen in between, and you're able to execute. But I think the way our development of guys at an earlier age, the way high schools now are spreading the field, throwing the football, and I think, but also in college, a lot of guys have it because they're running shoot stuff or the spread, and they're making decisions for them from the sideline. We don't do that. We put him in a pro-style system and make him learn what they do in the NFL. But I think the ability for guys to develop at an early age because of the 7-on-7 leagues now, that people, the way high schools are now spreading the game out, and guys are just throwing it more, they're making better decisions, they're being more equipped when they get there, and being able to throw the football.
Goes right up the aisle to the right.
Jimbo, Nicole Auerbach, USA Today. Conference supremacy is a big issue for fans, and your comment that you believe that the ACC is the premier conference in college football. I was wondering if you could expand on that, and also, even today there were comments made from the SEC West about that division, and your division would certainly have a case as well.
Well, I would say 2 of the last 4 national champions that came from here. We played for 3 of them. You talk about 8-3 and playoff games and Power 6 major bowl games. We're 8-3, non-conference records. Against the SEC, the Big Ten, everybody else, we have the winning record, the only one against the most Power 5 wins. You have 2 Heisman Trophy winners. You also had the runner-up last year. The coaches, you have 6 coaches in the top 20, an all-time winning percentage in college football. You go down the list of everything, and I think the importance of it. I think it's become very important now in the ACC. I think the programs have developed that way. And it's not that I coached the SEC for 13. I think it's a tremendous conference. I think the Big Ten is tremendous. I think they all are. But I think right now, what we've accomplished in the last 5 years, we've talked about major wins, big wins, national championships, Heisman Trophy winners, coaches, everything that goes involved. I think the ACC is as good a league as there is in football. I really do.
Camera platform in the very back, white shirt.
Jimbo, Zach Lovett, WDBJ says Roanoke, Virginia. Just wanted to get your opinion as someone that has taken over way back here. That's all right.
With what I could do.
That's all right. As someone that has taken over for a legendary coach, what do you think your feeling is on how Justin Fuente did over this last year?
Oh, I think he did a tremendous job. To be able to come in, what Frank did at Virginia Tech, I mean, it was unbelievable. I think it was 8 or 9 straight 10-win seasons right there before the end. And what he took him to the national championship game and all the title games in the Big East and the ACC. And I think Frank's going to be I think Frank definitely is a Hall of Fame coach. And for him to walk in there in those shoes and go 10-4 in that first year, play for an ACC title, and do the things he did, that's actually what we were. I think we were 10-4 the first year and played for an ACC title also. But, you know, I think Justin's a great young coach. He did it at Memphis. I think he has great play calling abilities, great dynamics in what he's done, and I think it's one of the great jobs in college football.
Coach, to your right, first row.
All right.
Coach, speaking of mental toughness for DeAndre, just what you can say about his mental toughness and how you saw him handle adversity through games and through the season last year.
I think that's the thing. We all are, the guys are so talented, they come in and they think of all the physical things, making the right reads. But at the end of the day, the ability to compete and learn how to compete and learn how to process the game and move on from these situations and take the physical part of the game and understand you're going to get hit, you're going to get pounded, and you're going to have to come back from that. You're the quarterback. No matter how you feel, what you do, you got to understand it. And I think that was something we worked on hard. I think he bought in totally. What I love about DeAndre, he allows himself to be coached and allows you to take those steps with him. And I think our team gained tremendous respect for him. I mean, you go back and you research him on third down, him in the red zone, him on fourth quarter drives, 5 of them that took us back to 4 of them we won, 1 of them we gave up the lead, but he took us back and made those drives as a freshman in key moments, understanding how to win, how to play in big moments. I thought it was outstanding in what he accomplished. I think our team understood that. Now I think they have such respect for him that they understand when he says things and does things, they respond. And he's doing a great job of communicating to his teammates and getting them to come along with him. And just very proud of the development he's made. And he's fun to coach.
To your left, fourth row, blue shirt.
Alex Dodd, TCI. You lose a lot of starts on the left side of your offensive line. How's your offensive line gelling so far, and what are your plans for improvement after some of the protection issues you mentioned?
I think also health-wise, I think we get Ricky Leonard, a lot more experience up front. Dickerson, a lot more experience. Derek Kelly now has really came on in the offseason. Very proud of him. Cole Minshew has really developed in what he's done. Everybody's gotten healthy. He played the whole year banged and bruising, and now he's already up to 305 pounds because of his injury. Now he can work his lower body, the strength he has. The young players baby on with it. Then you have Josh Ball, you have Juwan Williams. You have a lot of guys in that second group right there that have played, and I thought had outstanding spring. We have good players. I think they understand what they have to do. We're bigger, we're stronger. And I think they got even DeAndre's presence around to get us in the right place, get us in the right protections, and do all those things, even enhance that ability. I'm really anxious after spring and how much work we've done this summer. I'm really anxious to see him in the fall, and I think it'll be fun.
Let's go back to the cameras in the very back to the far left.
Marcy Spector, New Syracuse. So the opener against Alabama, asked DeAndre about it, but what are your thoughts as a head coach playing a team like Alabama right out of the gates? Some coaches would like maybe a week to get warmed up.
Well, I scheduled it, so I better be ready for it. No, it is. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's what college football is about. I mean, you get to walk in that atmosphere and environment. You're talking about the 2 winningest teams in college football in the last 7 years. I think it's great for our leagues. I think it's great for college football. I think we find out where we're at. And I think not every year you have those games, but I think sometimes you are. And I think it's the year that we're both prepared to be able to do that. And I think it's an outstanding chance for us to take another step forward about how we want to play and the things we want to do. As you know, Nick is one of the great football coaches in this country, one of the greatest of all time. I believe that. They have a tremendous program. They have tremendous players. They're going to be well prepared. How they're built from big physical guys to fast dynamic guys. I mean, they've got everything. So we're going to have to really have our A game and be ready to play. But then the big thing about that, which is, we turn and play ULM, then we turn and play Miami, NC State right after that. So, I mean, we have a heck of a first series even going to Wake Forest. I mean, before we even have a break. So we got 5 games right there that are very demanding, very tough, and not only in the Alabama game, but how they're going to impact all the way down. So we have our work cut out for us. But if you're a competitor and you like those things, those are great opportunities.
Coach, to your left, third row, just in front of Gene.
Yes.
Gavin Oliver, Clemson Insider. Coach, what did you think of Clemson's run to the national championship last season and the impact of that for the ACC?
Well, I think it's good. I think it solidifies it. Now we've had 2 teams win in the last 4 years. They also was a runner-up. I mean, I knew Clemson would be in it. We played them. I mean, they have done a tremendous job coaching. They have great players. They got a great program. They got great history. Football is very important there. You knew it was going to be good, and I was very happy for them. I was very happy for our league and what they did. And it just reestablishes our brand and what we do. And, that game has turned into one heck of a game every year. I mean, it's whoever wins it has a chance to win it all. Plus, then it's raised the competitiveness of the rest of our league. I mean, you go top to bottom, like I said, our league is extremely demanding, and I was very proud of those guys and happy for them.
We've got time for one last question for Coach before we release it to the ESPN folks. Who wants it? To our front, to our left, right at the end.
All right. Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon.
A lot of attention has been given to the Florida State-Alabama game. You guys also play the 8th toughest schedule in the country. How do you keep you guys focused, especially your young players focused and prepared throughout the season, knowing there's more games against Alabama?
Well, and that's exactly a great point, which I think hopefully last year taught us that we opened up with a very good Ole Miss team, and then had another game, and then we went to Louisville, got banged up. Louisville was ready for us, jumped on. We got the same scenario this year with Miami. Then we played NC State this year, and last year we played North Carolina, and then we had Miami after that. I think last year will hopefully make us understand that it's not only a one-game deal at the beginning, that it's going to be all the way through in the first half of the season. We're going to have to be extremely prepared physically, mentally, psychologically, and every way for it. And then I think last year, hopefully, will be that great teaching tool because you learn from your experiences, good and bad. And I think those are key points of coaching. But I think that's going to be responsibility of Daryl, of DeAndre, of reinforcing to our young guys how this is not a one-game deal. This is going to be that first time that we get a break and recruit and get down the second half of our season, which is going to be tough. As you said, we opened up with Alabama, we finished with Florida. That's been the SEC championship game for the last 2 years. Our ability in the ACC to go schedule non-conference teams, and as I said, our league I think is as good as anybody. So I think our schedule is going to be very demanding. But I think hopefully these older guys will make that transition. I think when they take ownership. Listen, coaches, we can do it all we want. At the end of the day, the players have to take ownership for what they do, what they accept, and what they want. That's what the great teams do. They have that ownership ability to say, okay, we own this, guys, and we're going to make sure that everybody in our organization understands and owns it. And I think that's going to be on our players to understand how demanding the first part of our schedule is and how much we have to be ready so we can finish the season the way we want, which is going to be very demanding also.